Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, when we left off, we were trying to make oil. Or, more specifically, we were trying to refine the oil. Because we could try and, pump it all the way over here. Maybe not the worst idea, but, it's like a pretty long distance to our main base. And it's probably just a better idea to make an oil factory here. We just don't have the stuff to do it. We need, glass, mostly. We need, let's see. Fuel refinery needs electric motors, pipes, bricks, glass, and still we have everything but glass because we lost all the glass when we, died terrible, terrible death. Also, we have finished that research. Let's do meteors. Or not, yeah, not meteors. This is the meteors. I mean, we probably should do the meteors. It is 200 of them. This is only 50. And I like flamethrowers. Even if they are just the worst gun. There are very few games. I also maybe should have taken the car. I forgot I had it parked over there. It's like, I'll just walk. Because, full disclosure, it's been a handful of days since we started over there. Since we've died a couple hundred times. We only died like 3 times, I think. It's not too bad. So I gotta get back into the swing of things here. Also, to put it into some weird perspective, I just posted part 1 yesterday. So the last 17 parts had been pre-recorded just because I wanted to make sure that I didn't immediately quit after 2 minutes. So we're at least halfway through here, and from all the comments, everyone's saying this is going to be a very, very, very long playthrough. I'm a little worried about that. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, my brain doesn't explode before we get to space. I mean, how much longer could it be to space? We're, let's see. Each one's about half an hour, and I have 17 saved up. So, divide that by 2, and you got about 8.5? Like 8.5 hours so far? Flamethrower's already done. Surely you get to space within 10 hours. Maybe? Maybe not. I still haven't actually refined any fuel. Nor do I have anything that makes glass now that I think about it. I'm gonna need... Well... do have that. I could change my stone factory into a glass factory. It's an option. How much... I should get some coal too. 60? Okay. Maybe a bit much on the old coal front. Let's maybe come down here and fill some of these belts, furnaces, whatever. There we go. Gotta make sure to feed my furnaces. And I'm not gonna turn the still on. We do have still production down here, right? I mean, I think it's just a conveyor belt that doesn't go anywhere. It goes down here, over here, and it just stacks up. We are not actually making a stockpile of steel anywhere. We are making a stockpile of ammo down there, and this is also going to be a stockpile of ammo. We're going to need ammo. I also technically have the other gun I had from when I died. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. There's more wreckage here. I'm missing out on valuable iron plates. Anyway, I don't think we're going to be... This guy might be a bit of an issue at some point. These are going to be a big issue at some point. So, but nothing too immediate. So we should have a little bit of time to try and get glass factory online. Plus, fuel refinery maybe started. So for glass, right? It should be crushed, it should be stone to crush sand to furnaces to make glass. And right now this is just making bricks. Bricks and only bricks. Why is it actually not making... Oh, because the one that was powered, the conveyor belt was broken. Okay, that's why it was not making anything this whole time. Good to know. Along with making bricks, we want to get... I really don't have anything after the whole being dead 14 times, huh? I was not prepared for this. Make one of these. 3 of these, however many. How many do you think you need? Throw in rocks to make crushed sand, and that makes 2 crushed sand with 1 stone. Granted, we are only getting 1 stone every 20 minutes, so that's probably fine. Oh, no, I don't even need it here. I need it up on the stones. So I need to put it like up here. I don't even have to bake it into a brick first. Probably do want to get at least 1 more of these online. Probably, 2's probably good enough. Landmines are finished. Someone mentioned queued research. I did not queue research. Definitely did not. Maybe that'll be a bad thing. There might be a console command to queue it, but I might be dumb enough that it's fine that I can just click one at a time. Maybe it's gonna unlock a bunch more research at some point, but we have like maybe a 1/4 of it already researched. I don't know. Get the wagon, why not? Okay, so we got these bad boys, and these are actually gonna go into furnaces, which I have 0 of. Again, being dead, not great. And are these just going to go into boxes? These might just go into boxes. Because I just need glass to build this by hand. At some point, we'll probably need to automate glass fully. But by hand, I think should work well enough for now. And if I do this and this, I think, followed up by this and this, plus a nice old box, I think that's gonna work. Get a little coal, get a little coal. Put this here and here. I didn't actually look up the recipe for glass. I'm just assuming. This is generally how glass works. I've played Minecraft before. It's kind of working. I mean, the ominous music, little worrying. But factory's going okay. Look at all the glass. We've already made 10 glass. We only needed, what, 20? How much does this eat at a time? I guess it's just a crafting thing, right? I want to say we looked at this last time. Yeah, we were doing, it was like, we need 2, I think. I think we were doing like 100 a second with these 2. And if it takes 50 to make one of these, no, it takes 100. Oh man, it's just a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1. So while we're standing here, not doing much of anything, we can make flamethrower turrets now. I'd make laser turrets, but those are like always my downfall. I make all of them, they all shoot, I run out of power, we die. It's not the best. Try to avoid that sometimes. I make a grappling hook and just go live on an island. Like there's just random rocks just scattered around. This one's because one of our miners broke, but I don't even know what this one's from. Just a random rock there. This one is because the arms are gone. I'm also just gonna take this because no reason to leave it laying there. You two, wall factory, you're not doing much either. And I can use the walls. I can. Ooh. I don't know how nasty it is up here, but just making like a great wall across this might be enough. Might be a better choke point than I could fill it with flamethrowers. That'd be great. I mean, we still have issues here, but we can make another great wall here, and an exceedingly great wall there, maybe. Just outside the map, we should be fine. 66. That should make 2. That's mine drills. We can actually make 3. I'm going to make 1. I don't know if I need more than 1, but for right now, we'll make 1. I have stone, I have bricks, I have coal. I need to grab a bunch more iron and a handful more copper. Plenty of steel. Just trying to think of anything I need before I walk back. Still need to do something about red science. It's just not going up. Am I gonna need this sand for anything else? Probably not. Might as well have to do something. Oh, these are completely out. That could be an issue at some point. Because those are going to places. Yeah, it was almost actually out here. Actually, it was out. So we weren't making engines, right? I think it was engines is what was over there. How much ammo do I have? 288. Should have at least some over here in this box now. Up to well, about double the amount. That's worth grabbing. Not from you, but from you. Because we might head down to the old choke point, make that wall. We might have to make a wall here. I'm not sure. I mean, I can hope this just turns to ocean. It's almost certainly not, but I can certainly hope. Anything else I want to grab here? I have 452 conveyor belts and 174 of those, so probably not. I think we're good with whatever's here. And, you know, the place might not be the best factory in the world, but we're humming along with the research. We're getting one done every 5 or 6 minutes or so. I mean, we haven't reached the point of I could just take a nap and not worry about it. But we aren't, I guess, struggling. This is the closest where we go there. Food wagon is finished. It takes long. That kind of takes long. Main issue now is red science. But I don't think I have the luxury to sit around and wait for red science. Or to sit around and fix red science. I think I need to go do other things in the meantime. Once I get oil online, so that we can start working on better things like a rocket launcher, maybe, then we can go back and make red science better. Until then, a little unfortunate. I mean, he's jogging. He's got 800 things in his backpack. Weighs 2 kilotons. Trying his hardest. Just sprint full speed. I need to go over here, like all the way over here. First, I want to put down the radar. We have one, right? Yeah, we do have one radar. And I think that radar, I think it expands our vision randomly. I think that's what those, like, we can see here. So if we put it over here, we should eventually see if there's any big clusters off to our left anywhere to worry about. I can hope not. Unfortunately, it's probably pretty likely. Let's put it here. And Mr. Car, you're coming with me. Wait, I had to walk through all this sand again. Alright, coming over here. I have 5 guns. That's nowhere near enough guns. I think I need a chemical plant or a fuel refinery. I mean, I built a fuel refinery, but... So wait, there's a fuel refinery, there's an oil refinery, and then a chemical plant. I guess I'll build one of each. Okay, what is actually in you? You make solid fuel out of things. Good to know. I will need you multiple times, I'm sure. Oh, they're... This one's just slightly rustier than this one. You take in water and crude oil and make petroleum. And you make batteries and flamethrower ammo, which needs steel. And sulfuric acid and plastic. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot of you. So I think everything's gonna need petroleum, right? I think we just need a ton of petroleum. AKA all of this. So let's go north. I'm gonna build 2 offshore pumps because I don't think we have. Can I pipe over mountains, or am I gonna have to explode a mountain? I guess I gotta pipe around the mountain. I thought about, you know, just doing one tiny little pumping station. I think we go full force on the pumping. I guess I could pump around all this copper. Why is it always, like, in a terrible place? Why can't it be, like, stone? Look at this stone, just in a perfect area. The coal was also pretty good, but this copper's terrible. Now, I don't know how much I could put in a pipe. But I do know I'm gonna need some pumps to power it. And we're gonna need a bunch of these poles. I should do wood ones. That's probably fine. So we're gonna have the water pump in down here. And then, I guess, how many... We need 100 every 5 seconds. This produces 10 a second. So it makes 50... It makes like 55 a second. This one makes 55 a second, essentially. 110, which means we make 110, or that's, right, it's a second, so every 5 seconds it makes 55, every 5 seconds it makes 55, so that's 110 every 55, or every 5 seconds. So it's 2 to 1 oil refinery. So I might, if I use all, there's 2 more here, 2 more here, 2 more here. I might be able to get away with 4 oil refineries. I don't have the stuff for that, but I might be able to get away with 4 oil refineries. Am I only on glass? Is that the only issue? Just need 80 iron. So already kind of running low on the iron. You're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna go back and get more iron. I think we make 4 of these refineries. I guess I also technically needed more glass too. I can make glass here, but I mean I already got some cooking back home. Might as well grab it. We'll go get stuff. Rocks. Every time with the rocks. Every time. And cliffs. Anyway, we go back here. We got stuff for 4 refineries. And by that I mean 3 refineries, because I kind of already have stuff for the other one. I already have it built. But we need some refineries. And from those refineries, actually, I can't even yoink anything from these. I kind of thought we would have been maximum yoinked already, but I guess not. probably come yoink from this. You see right here. Anytime there's a furnace off, that's something I can yoink from. That's 532. That's probably good enough. So this guy's actually running low. Is our issue actually that we don't have enough copper? That's kind of funny. That never happens. We're actually limited on copper right now. How much is in here? 50? That would get me 3 more. That would be exactly enough. I don't know if I want to go with exactly enough. I probably want overkill. Because I do want for these running, so I'm also gonna need probably 2 or 3 of each of those. I really should put down some cobblestone at some point. Brick Factory technically still online, still doing its thing. Okay, that's plenty of glass. I think we probably have enough steel and rocks. We really just need to get copper plating, which is weird because we always have like an excessive amount. Except for right now. Also, it'd be nice. Just give me like a nice, yeah, umbrella, beach chair, hang out in the sun. Except for when it melts you. Maybe we don't do that one. Should put the other 6 sand in. Then the other 2 will just leave on the ground. There we go. This probably isn't the worst idea. Just to have a chest that just gets filled full of copper. It won't last forever because it doesn't have infinite coal. I could set up another chest that feeds coal into this, but I don't really think we need it. Should probably do that though. Meteor defense is finished. We can do better walls. Equipment gantry. Advanced oil processing. As much as I'd love to just stack up reds, I think we do need to have research going at all times. Not having research going it just seems like a bad idea. I can't believe these haven't stacked up yet. And they're kind of stacking up. Yeah, I guess that mad lad down there is using them at blinding fast speeds. It's not gonna stop me from stealing from them though. I still need some copper, and that's probably not even enough copper because, like, look, it takes what, 80 for this? It needs 60 of these, and okay, it's only 60. Only 60 technically. We really just need all the copper we can get. At least, you know, if I'm gonna build anything this century. See, I hope this is an ocean. I would love to build the Great Wall here. And then maybe in the future annex this little country down here. But I'm afraid that this goes somewhere else and then I'm gonna have to build another wall here. Because that iron, it's looking juicy. The oil. I mean, it's oil. How can I say no? Only issue, it's like a lot of guys. If we get the rockets, we could probably take them. Maybe. But thank you for Your generous donation. That's the wood box. Of course, can't forget the wood box. Jimmy's somewhere. Not really sure what he's doing. He's just hanging out, most likely. Oh, so this is... I don't even know why I did that. That's awful. Oh, good. At least I got an achievement for my reckless driving. Look, the DMV doesn't exist on this planet. I can do whatever I want. Granted, there's also no... Well, there's no drinks. It's only food. I can eat all the fish. Just eat a bunch of toxic blowfish, maybe. Now that we're back over here with kind of copious amounts. It used all my pipes, didn't it? Actually, where did my pipes go? Oh, this thing uses pipes. Yeah, it uses 20 of them. It's like, where in the world did all those pipes go? This thing pumps out 1,200 a second. We need... Okay, we probably only need one of these, now that I think about it. Because we need, what, 50? Every 5 seconds? Yeah, we, I maybe overshot that tad bit. I actually don't know how many it needs to go between. It does also do 12,000 a second. I guess we'll try and do it without. And if it's, you know, not fast enough, we increase the speed. Can I make a couple of these? Literally just took them out of my hand. Kind of rude. That way if I drive through here, I don't immediately explode my car. Or my oil pipeline. Granted, this pipeline is full of water. But at least I have somewhere to drive through. I want some more of those. Storage tank might not also words I cannot even think. Storage tank good. Buy storage tank. Oh, yeah, that's gonna take forever. If only I had the copper ones. Granted, I am, you know, kind of having issues with copper, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel those. And we'll go ahead and destroy this wall. I've decided to expand. This wall is not good enough. Why go halfway? Why not just go ahead and do all of the oil at the same time? How much do I need to actually make the pumps? I probably should check that. I can make limited by copper, aren't I? I do have to make all of them. I had to make 6. It's gonna take a little bit. We can work off of these 2 in the meantime. Away rocks. No one likes you. Okay, so we have 2 pumps, and they are pumping, you know, 55 every 5 seconds. And they need to go into the giant oil refinery. Oh, there's even more. There's actually even more, huh? Let's have all the oil refinery stuff be over here. Just so it's not cluttered and I can actually do stuff. That's weird. So there's 2 in and 3 in and out. It's kind of... Huh. I guess if I unlock more recipes, that'll make more sense. Also, I have 5 of them. Granted, I could use 5. I'm not sure for... that's refinery. That's the wrong refinery. That's the fuel refinery. I need the oil refinery. That's a little egg on my face. Maybe a lot of egg on my face. I could fix this. I can't fix this. When you come down here and fix it. I'm actually out of iron. This has just been one mistake after another. I think this is at least charitably known as a learning experience. I have learned to read sometimes. Wow, it is a dead standstill over here, huh? Are we really that backed up on? We are backed up on black science. All right. Free iron for me. Capacitor 1 finished. Capacitor 2 started. Now that is not copper. But that is. Okay, I do have enough glass, thankfully. So let's make some oil refineries instead. That's still just gonna take about 25 millennia. We do have to walk back up there. Fix my car. Only it was that easy in real life. See, that's why I don't want to put anything in it, because I've already been through, what, 5, 6 cars already? They keep exploding. Granted, I keep driving them into, bug nightmares, but they do keep exploding. Still the same weird thing where it's, 2 in, well, no, this one doesn't. This one's only outs on this side. It's the fuel refinery that's in. I don't understand that. This right now only makes this. Yeah, it makes 90 petroleum for 50 water and 100 crude oil. So we've got water coming in down here. We're gonna need more pipes. We're always gonna need more pipes. It just makes me think of the washing stations from. We'll do that a little early. Come over here. Here. That's not lined up. But the washing stations for the Bob Angels stuff. Where you had to do like 6 of them in a row. You had to take water to murky water to dirty water to lightly dirty water to purified water. And it was a tad ridiculous. A little easier because you make stone pipes in that one too. I'm gonna need a lot of these oil refineries. I don't know. Maybe I should put these closer together. 2 might be close enough. And then I'm gonna need some more ducking pipes as well. You're gonna need all the ducking pipes. See, I would. Is there a way to get the different colored pipes? Because I would love to have... there's still pipes for space. I was hoping for some copper pipes. If I had copper pipes... oil could be one color, and then iron would be the other color, but... Pepperoni and pepperoni. I think I'm gonna need one of those way up there, too. Maybe. Is there a max limit to how much oil could be in a pipe at a time? I guess 100. In that case, it does 10 a second. So long as I only have 9 pumps on the same one, I should still be able to handle all the oil that comes out at the same time. Now, is that a good idea? I don't know. But it's something I can maybe do. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I could get 9 total if I... We'll just do this. 2, 4, 6, 8. and a rock. And then probably more of these. I wonder if I do this, if the fluid will flow the right way. Or if I'm gonna have to finagle it some other way. No, that's probably still fine. I can also walk through these. Like, I'm hoping the oil will just flow in the direction it needs to flow. And not get stuck somewhere. Actually, we should do something like that. And just go past this one. Yeah, even better. I kind of wanted to all go off the same place, but let's rotate these two. Have this one go up, have this one go this way. That there, that there. And let's see, water is gonna have to come in like, I think I should do it one further. Like this. And this is generally how my my washers were set up. Yeah, and that water even is going to the right one. But I do need to put down the other one, the last oil refinery at the bottom. Surprising no one. I need more pipes. Let's make more pipes. Use these pipes. And throw down our last refinery. A few spaces away. But this should theoretically give me water. Granted, I do have to connect water up. Actually, it's not even connected to power grid yet. So we're gonna need to do that too. Can I make a satellite or radar dish, whatever it is here? I can. I'm also going to need to use this here, here. Let's just get rid of these in the meantime. Doing pipe stuff right now. That should theoretically give water to all of my facilities. How much power this is gonna need? That's another question. That's an ocean. I don't have to care about that. A smart man would line these up with the pipes over there. Unfortunately, I am not him. I am a dumb lad. That's why I'm here. I should provide power when I actually connect it up, which is just connecting this to this. I am actually really worried about this this power situation. I mean, we do have a giant coal stack. It's just I don't want to start making too much pollution over here. It could be considered an issue. Okay, well, it is sort of online. I mean, these aren't doing much of anything, but max is 430. Only making 1.8 total. So that's what, 1600? Can I get a sudden increase? No, I could definitely not get a sudden increase of 1600. Plus, adding all these, you're gonna have to go add another set of generators. Before we do that, before I just, you know, abandon my hopes and dreams here, can you just, like, put some of those in there, please? There we go. Gotta do something to protect. This probably won't stay here forever. Maybe they will. Who knows? You gotta do something. In the meantime, we should start making 1, 1, 1. Maybe I should have said 1, 1, 2. At least it shouldn't be too hard to, I mean, get one more of these online. I need to move this gun to here. And this is going to have to go here. This here. This here. Then both of these here. I mean, it works. Okay, so now we can hold 3.6. So double. A little. It's not exactly double, but we're getting there. Yeah, that's a lovely sight. Nah, I'm real glad I saw that up there. Oh wait, no. No, I'm not happy that I saw that up there. That's actually not great. Oh, sheesh. I'll be at a couple more walls. I'm afraid of spitters. I think the turret factory might need to come online. I guess it depends on how many they send down here, because that's not going to be too long. There's another one over there. We have a handful of guns over here, but not many. We do have 8. It's not the worst. Definitely not the best, though. You know what? I understand that we probably should start or keep doing this. I just want to drive down here. I want to see what's here. Because if it's a nice little peninsula of sorts, which is best case scenario, we can have a... Man, oh, they have more rocks. Always more rocks. We can have a good time. So I'm going to try not to die. In fact, there's a million bugs down here. No, yeah, there's just a million bugs down here. We will not be having a good time. Not anytime soon. So yeah, the Great Wall will have to happen. Oh, there's even more. About that turret factory. Maybe should have made or kept that online. Maybe I shouldn't have recorded 17 parts in a row. That way, the device would get to me before 2 weeks later when I'm already dead. I just have to hold out for, 2 weeks. And I'll learn new things. Such as I should have maybe gone... What was that other thing that... Hold on. Someone mentioned there was a mod that I really hope that I should have gone. K2. I have no idea what K2 is. I realize this is a weird time, but I'm just gonna Google it. K2. Crastorio 2? Oh, it's got new I definitely can't add that mid-game. It's got new resources. A combat mechanic overhaul? And it has compatibility with space exploration too. Does not help me now though. That's interesting. I might have added it. I'm a little afraid about the... Make the combat any more complicated. I'm not sure we're gonna live long enough to get anything done. The water is pumping in here. Anyway, they should have put they should have on the mod page mentioned that there are some mods that work with space exploration, because I was not really under the impression that nothing worked for space exploration, but I was made afraid when it said, yeah, just most things aren't going to work with this. I create petroleum only 9.5 hours in. Perfect. He has actually done it. What is he going to do with that petroleum? Good question. More factories.